Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's future at Arsenal is in doubt and has been for a little while now. The striker's being linked with a loan move to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that Arsenal might let him go?
No, I'm not surprised at all, because he let the club down with his sort of off-the-field antics.
Tardiness.
Yeah, just being sloppy. He's meant to be the captain of the football club. Arteta's come in. He's got a young group of players who have been playing well for him. And, the leader of the group is letting the team down. So he's had to make a decision on leaving him out. And I don't think they've really missed him. He's not been in great form. We all know he's a great goal scorer in the past, but ever since he signed that new deal, he doesn't seem to be the same player. And I think they fell out, Arteta and him, and they've had to make a decision to get rid of him. It leaves Arsenal short, and and I guarantee you, if he goes to Barcelona, he will score goals. And I guarantee you, if Arsenal don't score goals, they'll be saying, why have we let him go? But this is the problem: if a player is not on side with what you're trying to do and where you want to go, and you're being sloppy and you're being late, you put the manager in a situation.
Doesn't surprise me at all. Looking at the whole situation, Woodsy, Jamie, in my opinion, I might be wrong, if Aubameyang had a long-term future at the club, he'd have been back in by now. He'd have served his punishment. The manager, Arteta, was making a point, correctly making a point. You can't have that kind of behaviour, particularly from your captain, so he had to discipline him. And I'm just looking at that situation, and from a manager, coach's point of view, I think if you're going to let bygones be bygones, he's back in the team, he's apologised, and you move on. That hasn't happened, so this hasn't surprised me at all.
It's good for the dressing room as well, because what you don't want is a player like Aubameyang, who's a top player, coming into training and he's not involved. Because it just leaves a sour taste. He'll be sat there with his head down. He'll have a negative mindset, and that can rub off on the other Arsenal players. This is a young group of players. Arteta's got them playing some decent football, and they need to be positive in the dressing room every day. Coming in, we're coming to work, we're coming to push on. So I think it's good that they get rid of him. It just leaves them a little bit short up front. We know that.
Absolutely. The one thing you would say though as well, by the way, what a move for him. If he goes,
Yeah.
I mean, of course, but he's still a top player, isn't
absolutely, but I'm saying to myself, he's all of a sudden he's out of the picture at Arsenal for whatever reasons, and he's going to get moved to either Juve or Barca. I've got that done as not a bad bit of business from his point of view.
I think it's a great bit of business from his point of view, considering what he's been training with the kids, essentially. Is the biggest fall of grace I can think of for a long time, being a captain and then being completely shut out. I don't think it was one or two incidents, by the way, of being late. I think for it to be this serious and for you to end up getting loaned out to another club, albeit Barcelona, if that happens, it's going to be something persistent, isn't it? Consistent. So anyway, that's the potential. I mean,
being late though is something you do. Is like the young lads are late.
Yeah.
Like if you're an experienced pro, you're the captain. I mean, when I was playing football, wasn't get there half hour early. You go and have a coffee, or if you got to get on a coach, be the first one there.
It's not even so much late, Jamie. I mean, if he's 20 minutes late, half an hour, you can accept that to a certain degree. Okay, you discipline him and you say, right, you're out of order. But it's the whole manner of the thing out the country, just the whole thing,
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.